We were supposed to go around Houston, but it did not work that way. One of the first times I've ever been through Houston, and no offense to Houston, but I don't miss it much. And anyway, we get down there to Oyster Creek about 2 a.m. Joey's asleep on a deflated air mattress, and there's a
taco folded up,
open bottle of full wine on the, or full open bottle of wine on the deal outside on that porch. So I just tried the door and it was open. I was like, good. So I tried to call Joey 4 times. He wouldn't. I'm sitting there looking at his phone ring. Nope, he ain't even budging. And hell, I sat out there and he finally got up, and I figured out why that wine was still full. It was pretty rough stuff.
It was not my wine.
Yep.
It was not my wine.
Looking across the channel, and there's this old guy, looked like about 143, maybe 44. And this woman who looked to be about 23 from across the channel, mind you.
Right.
So I'm sitting there, and I was like, well, we've made it. I thought I was going to die on the drive here, but so I'm all right about that. 'Cause we almost got a show. Watching them too, like it was almost
chase each other around.
It was like watching Benny Hill.
Exactly.
Yeah, ridiculous. So I sat there and wrote this, and we got to meet him the next day. Alphonse took us over there to meet him, and well, he's not from Illinois. He's not 144, and she's definitely not 23. But from a distance, you know.
But you did get a few parts right.
Yeah,
Which
I got a
parts were
few.
right? He had worked on a seaboat?
He had worked on a seaboat or something like that. And the coolest story about that he said, because I told him about the song, right? Because one of y'all made me, I can't remember. I was like, not yet, man. These people, they're watching MLB at the ocean, dude. Like, they're not looking at the sea or nothing.
Playoffs.
Yeah.
Baseball playoffs were on.
They'll kill us. I'm not kidding. And he said, well, I'm from here, but one of the strangest things that ever happened to me was me and my brother, and he pointed at his brother. He's kind of a mountain sitting on a chair over there. He says, we both got bit by 2 different poisonous snakes in the same week one time.
What?
I said, well, he needed a song then.
How does that just come up in a conversation?
I was telling him, it's just the craziness of it all in the song. I was like, you know what? I don't know. It hit and I wrote it. And he was like, well, we didn't do any of that. But here's what did happen.
What's that?
Yep, the snakes. But anyway, I guess we can play that song now. I got a little too into the story.
Rabbit hole.
Well, there's an old seaboat captain. He was born in Illinois. His daddy worked factory, and his mama never was. Well, he's a wayfaring youngster in trouble all the time. Hey, but trouble reads different to the wayfaring man. Well, the wind blows water, water washes land. The sun brings the water back upwards again. Well, sir, this old boat, she's running aground. Yeah, well, here's to good helmsman and turning around. So the captain went southward down the wide Mississippi, because a wild sea-bound captain, he must have found him a ship. Oh, but he wound up in Texas by all fault of his own, installing electric into fine mobile homes. Yes, installing electric into okay mobile homes. Well, the wind blows water, the water washes land. The sun brings water back upwards again. Sir, this old boat, she's running aground. Yeah, well, here's to good helmsman and turning around, Joe. Oh, well, you may not believe me, but I swear that it's true. You know his story got murky for a decade or two, but now he's living in Freeport, no push and no shove, with a lovely blonde consort. Lord, the captain's in love. Well, the wind blows water, water washes land, sun brings the water back upwards again. Well, sir, this old boat, she's running aground. Yeah, well, here's to good helmsman and turning around. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go back and put the rest of the song in there where it goes. Two of many verses. So our minds are on the mobile home company. That's where I was supposed to pick up at. So that's where we're gonna pick it up. Well, the company went under, but the home hauling man, he said, my cousin's a shrimper, he gotta work if you can. So it was on to Louisiana for our old Capitan. Oh, he's learning his manners as a lowly deckhand. Yes, sir, earning his manners as a lowly deckhand. And I'll sing that other one again. How'd it go? Oh, well, you might not believe me, but once again, I swear that it's true. You know his story got murky, I'm committed for a decade or two, but now he's living in Freeport, Oyster Creek, no push and no shove, with a lovely blonde consort. Lord, the captain's in love. Well, the wind blows water, water washes land, the sun brings water back upwards again. Well, sir, this old boat, she's running aground. Yeah, well, here's to good helmsman turning around. And every now and then you could almost hear his voice across the water. He says, treasure, oh treasure, tell me where are you now? For the shrimp nets I'll sift and the sea floor I'll plow. Till I hold you dearly, I'll rest not a night. And did y'all really believe me? Just two chords and a light. Well, the wind blows water, and the water washes land. The sun brings the water back upwards again. Well, sir, this old boat, she's running aground. Yeah, well, here's to good helmsman and turning around. Yes, sir, here's to good helmsman and turning around. Well, that was longer than it needed to be.
That's good stuff.